A South African judge is set to rule on whether prosecutors can appeal against what they call the shockingly low sentence passed on Oscar Pistorius. The Paralympian athlete was jailed for 5 years in October from the culpable homicide of his girlfriend Reeva Steenkamp, whom he killed last year. Prosecutors said they would also seek to overturn Pistorius' acquittal on murder charges. His lawyers have opposed the appeal request. The double-amputee sprinter had been charged by the prosecution with the premeditated murder of Ms Steenkamp, a model and law graduate. He was also acquitted of the lesser murder charge of dolus eventualis by High Court Judge Thokozile Masipa. Horrendous in South African law, this charge, also known as common law murder, applies if the accused knew they might kill someone but still went ahead with their course of action. Judge Masipa will rule on whether the prosecution's appeal is allowed to go ahead. Pistorius was not in court on Tuesday when prosecutor Jerry outlined his case for an appeal. The prosecutor told Judge Masipa she had misinterpreted the law when she ruled Pistorius did not intentionally shoot Steenkamp, and sentenced him to 5 years in prison. The precedent set by this court is shockingly low, Ms Steenkamp said. In papers filed with the court in November, he said the judge had erred in overemphasizing the personal circumstances of the accused. Not enough emphasis was placed on the horrendous manner in which the deceased died, coupled with the gruesome injuries she sustained when the accused shot and killed her, he added. Pistorius' sentence was inappropriate and would not have been imposed by any reasonable court, Ms Steenkamp argued. The judge, he said, had failed to sufficiently consider that Pistorius had fired 4 shots through a locked door into a small toilet cubicle from which there was no room to escape. The prosecution had called for the maximum 15-year sentence for culpable homicide, or manslaughter. Ms Steenkamp was shot dead at Pistorius' home in Pretoria in the early hours of Valentine's Day last year. He said he feared there was an intruder but he did not intend to kill. Pistorius is serving the sentence in the hospital wing of Pretoria's Thokozile 2 prison. He can apply to serve the rest of his sentence under house arrest after 10 months in prison.